Konnichiwa minasan. In today's Kanji practice lesson, we will do something very interesting. That is, we will merge two Kanji characters into a single one and then see what meaning it conveys. So the first one is we are merging the person radical along with the tree radical. So the person radical plus the tree radical, and this gives us the person radical takes this shape. So this is one of the shapes of person radical, and the tree radical remains as is. And when these two are fused together, these are little bit squeezed inwards. So the person radical becomes like this and the tree radical like this. This gets squeezed. So this is the Kanji character for Yasumu. Yasumu means to take rest. So you can think this of a human, a person is leaning against a tree. That is, he is taking rest in the shade of a tree. So Yasumu. Or another reading is Q. So from this Q, this Kyujutsu, which means holidays, comes. So Yasumi is off day, Kyujutsu is your holiday or vacation. So this is the resting period. So this is how these characters are, these two Kanji characters are merged to form this Kanji character. Interesting, isn't it? So the next one, again the person radical, and we combine this again with the tree radical, and we have one more, the numeral 1. So when all three of these together combine, again the person radical takes this shape, and these two becomes the origin or the root radical or the book radical, hon. So this is hon by combining these two. So all three of these combine and give this, and this is nothing but karada. Do you know what is karada? Karada is body, human body or any body. So this is the person radical and this is the origin or the root, and this gives the meaning of body, karada. Next, let us see one more example. So again the human radical, again the numeral 1 radical, ichi. Then we have the mouth radical like this, and we have one more radical which is the barb radical, that is a feathered stick like this. So all four of these combine together to give this Kanji character. It is drawn in the same order as we have written these components. So the first one, the second one, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So this is nothing but, this is a very familiar symbol, nan and nani. Nan, and this is nani and this is nan, which means what. So when we ask a what question, we use this symbol of nan or nani. So in this way, if you practice, then it will be easier for you to remember these Kanji characters. You must know from where these composite Kanjis have come from. So now let's take the next one. Again the person radical combines with the numeral 1 radical, and then we have this fu. This is the katakana fu, if you remember, and this gives, so now just look at this. Now it doesn't become, the person radical doesn't become like this, but it takes the shape of this. So it spreads itself towards both directions. The 1 radical comes like this, and the fu, it's like this. So this is ima, which means now. Ima, and if we add with ima, if we add this one, then it becomes today, kyo. Or if we add month here, then it becomes this month. So in this way, again these are compound kanjis, as we have seen in a previous lesson. So this is a composite kanji, this is a compound kanji. Compound kanji is nothing but a word formed by multiple kanji characters, but a composite kanji is one kanji character which is formed by combining several kanji radicals or parts. So now let's look at two more examples. This is the very familiar rice field. First stroke, second stroke, third stroke, fourth stroke, fifth stroke, plus now this is the kanji for power, which is called chikara. So first stroke and second stroke like this. So now when we combine first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. So this is nothing but otoko, which means male or a man. That is the male gender. So this is now otoko, which is male. And this is the rice field, this is the power, and this is otoko. So how does it come? So rice field and power means strength. This is rice field, this is strength, and these are the characteristics of a man. So this is otoko, or also called dan. And we have one more similar, the rice field, which is ta or da. It combines with the numeral 1 radical, and it combines again with the barb radical, the feathered streak, and it gives this. So you might have come across this symbol everywhere around Japan. So this is the symbol for machi. So let's write it first. First stroke, second stroke, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. So this is machi, which means town or village. So in this way, this is the logic, and this is just to show you there are thousands of such combinations, compositions possible, merging possible to form the advanced kanji characters. So these are the most common ones that we have discussed, and you should practice like this. In that way you will be able to remember for longer period of time. So person and tree gives to rest, person plus origin gives body, person plus one plus mouth plus barb gives what. So don't go into the meanings of this, because there are two portions. One is the semantic part, which is the meaning part, and the other is the phonetic part, which gives the pronunciation. So any kanji character is composed of those two components. So you cannot just take the meanings of all these and try to identify why this composite kanji has been formed. So in that way you will not be able to find the answer. So you must remember that there is a phonetic component as well, which has nothing to do with the meaning. So don't go for that, otherwise you will get more confused. So practice like this, and I shall be back with more kanji practice in the next video. So till then, matai masho.